Hey, hope you're doing good. It's Julian out here today on San Sime Island. And I thought what better time to be on this island than to celebrate my 1,000 subscriber milestone. So for this 1,000 subscriber milestone, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the most common questions that I get asked about Thailand, and what better place to do it than this amazing, amazing view on San Sime Island. So the first thing I wanna say is thank you so much for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers. It really means a lot. I feel like I've been really on like tunnel vision mode for the last 3 months, and I've been really excited to see my channel grow every single month. And thank you so much for everyone, all the other YouTubers out here who have supported me. Teacher Thomas Thailand, Foreigner Joe, Johnny, there's something happening. Thank you so much for doing collabs and also letting me have you in my videos too. I really appreciate it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the basic questions like cost of living, dating in Thailand, and also I'm going to give a little advice on any YouTuber or vlogger who wants to hit the first 1,000 subscriber milestone, because I know I'm not like having 100,000 subscribers or anything like that, but I definitely think I can share some of my advice in order to go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers. So the first question I'm going to answer is, how much money do I need to move to Thailand? So I'm going to break this into two parts. So if you're coming from America and you're used to having a 3,000 a month lifestyle. So let's say you have a 1-bedroom condo in America and you also have like a car and you like to eat out a few days a week. If you wanted to come in Thailand, this is my personal opinion, but I think you would have to have a minimum of $1,000 coming in every single month to live a similar lifestyle to your $3,000 lifestyle in America. This is just my personal opinion, but I think a $3,000 lifestyle in America is very similar to a $1,000 a month lifestyle in Thailand. You are going to have to be okay with renting a little bit of a smaller place if you are planning to live in Bangkok, because Bangkok, the rents they're not expensive. You could rent a place for $200 a month, but they're very small. So that's something that you got to be aware of, is my place in America compared to my place in Thailand, it's completely different. A lot of people in Thailand, they live in studios, they live in 1-bedroom condos. It's just a lot different, and you should be aware of that if you are planning to move from America to Thailand. Is be aware of the cost is pretty similar if you have $3,000 a month income in America. I would say it's very similar if you are living on $1,000 a month in Thailand. That's just my personal opinion. Make sure to do your research beforehand, but that's just my opinion. The second question I'm going to answer is the differences between dating in Thailand compared to America. I have experience in dating in both countries. I lived in America for 23 years, and I did have some girlfriends in America. I did do dating in America. For the most part, I would say it's actually quite similar. The only real difference is I feel like this is not every girl, but I feel like the Thai girls are a little more traditional in terms of they want the guy to really take the lead. They want the guy to make the plans for the dates. They want the guy to, kind of plan the day and kind of move things forward. While I feel like sometimes in America it's a little more 50-50, but every girl's not the same. And also I feel like the Thai girls are a little more traditional, where they're okay with cooking, cleaning, stuff like that. While for the American girls, there are traditional girls too in America, but I feel like the girls in America now are more focused on work. And that there's nothing wrong with that, if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying the differences that I've been seeing out here in Thailand versus America is I feel like girls in America are more focused on work, and girls in Thailand are more focused on kind of like more home stuff. Not that there isn't any girls out here in Thailand that are focused solely on work. I have a lot of friends who are like that are focused solely on work, but I'm just saying the average is definitely in Thailand compared to America. And also, Thai girls are much shorter for the most part than American girls. I think the average height in America is like 5'6", 5'7". The average height for a Thai girl, I think, is only like 5'2", 5'3". Unless you're in the industry that I'm in, which is I don't know if you know this or not, but I am kind of in the fashion industry too, and I've seen some Thai girls that are like 6'1", 6'2". So, and they're real 100% Thai girls too. So there are some really, really tall Thai girls out here too, but those are mainly the girls that are in the modeling industry or the fashion industry. You'll see some outliers that are like very, very tall. And the last question that I wanted to talk about is how to grow your channel from 0 to 1,000 subscribers, because this is something that a lot of YouTubers want to do, because YouTube has the new monetization policy where you need at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. And so I just want to share a few tips and for how I got my channel from 0 to 1,000. And I have noticed a very exponential growth in the last 3 months. So I've been doing YouTube for about, I would say, 6 months to a year, but I've only really been studying YouTube and going kind of hard at YouTube for about 3 months. And when I really went hard at YouTube for the last 3 months, I definitely seen some exponential growth. My channel's been growing at almost 100% every single month. So if this continues into the future, I can see some great things happening. So the very first thing that I'm going to share with you, and you've probably heard tons of YouTubers talk about this already, the ones that want to help you grow your channel, but it is very, very important. And that is, you have to focus on your niche or niche, however you like to say it, N-I-C-H-E. And this, if you don't know what a niche is or a niche is, it's basically you have to focus on a certain topic that you're going to make the majority of your videos for. So whether that be cooking, traveling, interviews, something like that, you have to focus on what is what kind of videos you want to make, what kind of subject you want to make. And I would say try not to focus on too many subjects in the beginning. Maybe focus on 3 different things for your niche. So for example, like me, I do Thailand traveling. I do hotels / real estate in Thailand. And then also I do some interviews here and again. So I try not to focus on too many things, especially in the beginning. You want to kind of like really focus on just a few main things. And then in the future, if you want to expand into bigger and bigger projects or different topics, then that might be possible. But in the beginning, if you want to see growth in your channel, you really have to just focus on a very small amount of topics, and you will see growth over time. So the next tip I'm going to give you is a very popular tip, but you need to know this tip because it's had such a big effect on my channel, and I really wanted to share this with you just in case if you really want to take YouTube seriously. And that is consistency. And I know you probably heard that around like with a lot of YouTubers, but it is very important. And I would say it's better to post 1 video a week than to post 5 videos in 1 week and then like 1 video next week, and then you wait like 2 months and you post like 5 more videos in a week. I feel like you have to figure out a set schedule and how to be consistent in your YouTube schedule. So for example, if you're working a job and you can only afford a certain amount of time into YouTube, I would say try to figure out what is a good amount of videos that you could post. Is that 1 video a week? Is that 1 video a month? Is that 1 video a day? You have to figure out what is good for you, and then you can make that schedule for yourself. One thing I will say is I've been posting pretty much 1 video a day for the last couple months or so, and I have seen dramatic growth in my channel when I post 1 video a day. I know that's not possible for everyone. I'm just saying from my personal experience, 1 video a day definitely has helped my channel grow very quickly. Okay, and the next tip for YouTube that I wanted to share with you is definitely look for other YouTubers that are in your same niche. So look for other YouTubers who might be in the same area, or YouTubers that are doing kind of the similar thing for you as your channel. So for example, my channel is mainly travel Thailand. I mainly go to hotels and condos and all that good stuff in Thailand. So I want to find other YouTubers who are doing something similar. So for example, I did a collaboration with Teacher Thomas Thailand. I did a collaboration with Johnny There's Something Happening, and I'm looking to collaborate with some other YouTubers out here too. And I have noticed that collaborating with other YouTubers, it definitely helps your channel grow, especially if you help each other grow, it's even better. So what I've noticed that works really well is that you post 1 video that you do together, and you support them, the other creator, you shout them out in the video, and then they also do a video with you and they do the same thing. They shout you out, they interview you, or do a collaboration video with you. So I've noticed this does really, really well, and I have noticed dramatic growth in my channel when I started doing this. I remember when I did the collaboration with Teacher Thomas Thailand, literally my channel, I only had like maybe 200 subscribers at that time. And when I went to do that collaboration with Teacher Thomas Thailand, literally within 24 hours, I gained 100 subscribers, which at that time, that was like a 50% increase in what I had. So that was really nice. Thank you so much, Teacher Thomas Thailand, for doing that interview with me, because that was one of the first interviews that I did with a larger channel. And the next thing that, I don't know if this works or not, but I have seen other YouTubers mention this, is that you should subscribe to other channels that are similar to yours, and you should subscribe to them and hit the notification bell. And whenever they post a new video, try to comment on their channel. And this is good too, because you're helping that creator out, especially if they're a friend of yours or something like that. And it's also good too, because subscribers of them might see your comment below and check out your channel. So like I said, I don't know if this is 100% true or not. You got to do your own research. You got to do your own experimenting on that. But I did do a little bit of that in the beginning, but I mainly do it too to, you know, just help that creator out. But also if it brings in some subscribers to my channel too, that's great too. And I have noticed that when I was doing that, I did see a slow increase in subscribers too. It's not going to be like a huge amount. You might see just a few here and there, but it is kind of nice. Sometimes people will say like, oh, I saw you, I saw your comment on this channel and it made me check you out. And then they become a new subscriber to your channel. And the last tip that I wanted to share with you is probably one of the most important out of all of them. And that is, you have to learn about Google SEO. So it's very important that no matter what subject you're in, whether that be Thailand or cooking or, I don't know, maybe some car channel or something like that, you got to see what people are searching for, and you got to make videos to support that demand. So if there's a demand for the new iPhone 17 or whatever the new iPhone is, I don't even remember, the iPhone 11 or whatever the new technology is, you got to think that, okay, there might be a demand for this video in the future, so let's try to make that video so that people will be searching for that. Because remember, YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world behind Google, and Google owns YouTube. So just think that if people are looking for stuff on Google, they'll probably be looking for stuff on YouTube too. And it is very important that you make good thumbnails. So if you have a good video but a bad thumbnail, nobody will ever even click on your video. You could have the greatest video in the world, but if you have a terrible thumbnail, nobody's gonna watch it. And I've seen mixed reviews here and there. Some people say that a good click-through rate is about anywhere from 5 to 10%. I have noticed that on my good videos, I get a click-through rate about 8 to 10%, and some of the bad videos that don't perform very well on YouTube, I only get like maybe 2%. So I definitely think if you can make a good thumbnail, and think that when you see that thumbnail, would you click on that thumbnail yourself? Does it interest you? And make sure not to do any clickbaity thumbnail too, because that actually hurts you over the long run, because audience retention, which is how long people watch your video, is very important. If someone just watches your video for 2 seconds and clicks off, that's going to hurt your channel in the long run. So you got to make sure that you don't make clickbaity stuff, because it will hurt your channel in the long run. You want to make sure that whatever your thumbnail is, whatever your title is, that's what the viewer's going to get in the video. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Like I said, I hope this stuff helped you out. If you liked it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.